Hey folks, Robert here. I just wanted to go ahead and share a quick video. I would just like to go ahead and read a little something I wrote. This is for you artists out there. This is for you filmmakers. This is for you creative beings. And I'm just going to read it. And I'd really appreciate your response. If this means something to you, share it with me. How often do we hear our friends and coworkers shoot the breeze and say that they want to follow their dreams? They say, I want to achieve this, succeed at that, or blank. I won't go so far to say I'm dreaming or I'm fantasizing, if that's a waste of time so much as it is a time waster. Because dreaming has its uses, but how well do we use our dreams? Consider this saying, a dream without a plan is just a wish. So this is supposed common sense, but time and time again, there are those of us that complain about our living conditions, situatedness, and perpetual labor for jobs that don't represent our passion or interests. So let's put a pause on the concept of dreaming. Let's instead to focus on vision. When I'm at an impasse, I focus on the reflection and potential refinement of my vision statement. So the vision statement defines the optimal desired future state, the mental picture of what I want to achieve over time. I've adopted this vision statement from business-oriented terminology because it gives me a specific area of focus over a period of time. So after I've processed the differences between my dreams and my vision, I came to the following conclusion. This is something that really speaks to me. If you've ever wondered the difference between a dream and a vision, here it is. Dreams are glimpses into a future. Visions are glimpses into your future. And so the difference between those two things are the degrees of ownership, responsibility, accountability that each of us takes. Having a dream and having a vision differ because they each have a different plateau to reach. In order to reach this designated plateau, we must jump to a certain level. When one dreams, they momentarily jump onto an opportunity to grow, whether it's mentally, physically, spiritually, etc. Having a vision is a step above dreaming. In order to maintain a vision, one must take many jumps along a path. And despite the barriers, pitfalls, and obstacles, visionaries have the dedication, conviction, and stamina to overcome. This path is not a series of ramblings, but a strategic series of goals informed by research, practical action, and reflection. To some folks, that's called praxis. And for example, right? If I dream, I say to myself, I dream of writing a novel, becoming an author. I dream of becoming a film director. I'll pick at that notion. And inspiration may strike, but following any moment, my thoughts will disappear. It's almost as though you call it a flash of genius, right? And unfortunately, despite that, without a methodology, without a framework, a dream is going to deteriorate into hallucination. Now, the way that I see it, I see a hallucination as a fallen dream. And what do I mean by that? Well, a hallucination is a cycle of non-productivity. And it's characterized by whining, by complaining, by gossiping, and maybe even giving criticism, not critique, but criticism. And so the individual or person is caught in this hallucination and starts spinning in a circle. They reiterate, they revisit, they just are trapped within these negative routines. And so the creative individual cultivates these negative habits and accomplishes nothing. And so here's my suggestion for those of you caught in your hallucinations. I've certainly been stuck in my fair share. To avoid a dream becoming a hallucination, one must be conscientious in planning, action, and flexibility. Because dreams serve a vision, and it's a reflection that ultimately prompts and reinforces action to enact change. If a dream without a plan is just a wish, then vision without execution is mere hallucination. Thank you for listening. I look forward to your feedback. Thank you.